Port day feels like freedom until you realize one tiny mistake can get you left behind or denied re-entry onto the ship. Here are the most common port day mistakes cruisers keep making, so you don't become one of them.
But port days are also when people miss the ship, get fined, get stuck at customs, or get their stuff confiscated. So let's count down the 10 biggest port day mistakes, especially related to items that are commonly banned, restricted, or guaranteed to get you in trouble. Number 10. Bringing drone gear without checking rules. Drones seem like the ultimate port day flex, right? Amazing aerial shots, cinematic beaches. But here's the problem. In many cruise destinations, drones are restricted or outright illegal unless you have a permit. Some countries will confiscate the drone at the port, others can fine you, and in the worst cases, you can actually get detained while they figure it out. Better move? Check drone laws for every port before you pack it. Number 9. Carrying a pocket knife, Swiss Army knife, or multi-tool. This one catches people off guard. A pocket knife, Swiss Army knife, or multi-tool might seem harmless, especially if you travel often. But in many ports, these count as weapons, and even if the destination allows it, cruise security might not. If they find it when you're reboarding, it can get confiscated on the spot. Better move? Rule of thumb? If it has a blade, don't bring it. Number 8. Taking forbidden food off the ship. Cruise buffets make it so tempting to grab a few bananas, pastries, or sandwiches for later. But here's the truth. Many countries have strict agriculture rules. Food, especially fruit, meat, and dairy, can bring pests and diseases into their ecosystem. So, customs officers often ban fresh fruit, meat products, unpackaged foods. Even if you're just trying to save money, this can turn into an embarrassing checkpoint moment where they toss it in the trash. Better move? Eat on board or buy packaged snacks in port. Number 7. Wearing camouflage clothing. Yes, seriously, in several destinations, especially in the Caribbean and parts of Africa, camouflage clothing is illegal for civilians because it resembles military uniform. Some places treat it like a major offense. You might get stopped, questioned, or forced to change. Better move? Leave camo prints at home, especially on port days. Number 6. Taking too much cash without planning. Cash is useful in port, but too much is risky. Some travelers withdraw a big amount because they assume they'll need it for taxis, souvenirs, and tips. Then they end up flashing it in a crowded tourist area, and suddenly they're a target. Also, in some countries, if you're carrying above a certain amount, you may need to declare it. Better move? Bring small cash in multiple spots plus one backup card. Number 5. Bringing a fake designer bag or knockoff items. Port shopping is fun, especially when you see designer bags for $40. But here's the issue. Many countries are cracking down on counterfeits, and depending on where you travel, bringing counterfeit goods back could lead to seizure and fines. Even if you don't buy it, showing up with an obvious knockoff item can invite extra attention at checkpoints. Better move? Don't buy knockoffs in port, ever. Number 4. Carrying medications without the original bottle. This is a big one for cruisers. A lot of people take daily meds, supplements, or painkillers and store them in small containers to save space. But in some ports, authorities can legally question you if pills are loose with no label, and certain medicines are restricted in some countries, even if they're normal back home. Better move. Carry meds in the original bottle or a labeled travel container. Number 3. Taking alcohol off the ship or buying it without knowing the rules. This is where people get frustrated. Some cruisers try to bring alcohol off the ship for the beach. Others buy alcohol in port expecting to drink it on board. But most cruises have strict rules. Port-bought alcohol may be confiscated and held until the end of the cruise. Bringing alcohol off the ship may violate local laws or cruise terms. And if you come back drunk and chaotic, you might be denied boarding. Better move? No cruise alcohol policies for your line and itinerary. Number 2. Trying to bring weapons or self-defense items. This includes pepper spray, tasers, brass knuckles, tactical knives, even certain keychains. People bring these thinking, I just want to be safe. But cruise ships and ports often treat these as prohibited weapons.
Their security can confiscate them, and depending on the country, police may get involved. Better move? Stick to safety practices instead. Travel in groups, stay in tourist areas, use official taxis. Number 1. The worst mistake: missing all aboard time. This is the king of all port mistakes, and it's how people end up on TikTok crying at the pier while the ship sails away. Here's what most people don't realize. All aboard time is not the same as your phone's time, the island's local time, or the time your excursion guide says. Sometimes the ship stays on ship time, not local time, especially across time zones. So you think you're early, but you're actually late, and the ship will not wait. Better move? Set an alarm for 90 minutes before all aboard. Return 60 minutes early. Carry your cruise card and ID at all times.